welcome to the channel. I am going to show you my iPad setup that I use for school in order to maintain my 4.0 GPA at the University of Alabama. This is my iPad to start off with. It's the iPad Pro. I actually got my name engraved in the back because they do that free through the Apple Store. And I think that's so cute. So I got this case that's see-through in the back from Amazon. And I do have a pencil, which I love. My home screen, I had to be very neat and just clean looking, so I'm not overwhelmed, but peaceful when I go on here to do schoolwork. But I want to show you today what apps I use, how I set up, how I take notes on here, just my organization stuff that helps me to keep up with everything that I have going on and not forget any assignment due dates and different things like that. So first, how I set up my home screen is I did a very minimalist black and white neutral theme. I also do not have social media on my iPad. I don't have TikTok and Instagram, and any social media YouTube that I do have is on the second page. That way it's not as distracting. And my widgets, these are both from Flip Clock, which is a very nice app that I would recommend. It's nice for keeping time. Studying, I like to use it a lot. It has a Pomodoro, which is 25 increments of studying and 5-minute breaks. And there's also a timer that you can use if you want to study for a certain amount of time, but I would definitely recommend this. These widgets are both Pinterest widgets. So this one is a certain board that I have set up. Go to Pinterest and show you guys there. So I just picked a bunch of Pinterest pictures that I wanted to circulate through on my home screen. Here's another one, and I just thought this was a really nice touch. Let me show you my Google Calendar that I have set up for school. So I have blocked out literally most of my time. I literally have when I wake up, when I want to do my morning time with God, when I want to work out. I have my classes all in one color. I also have when I want to edit my videos, homework time blocked out. And this really helps me just stick to a routine and not waste time during my day. I also love using these little tasks or reminders, so watering plants. I also a lot of times will add one for test. That way I can make sure I don't miss when a test is coming up or when an assignment's due. I use Xoxo. It's totally free. And right now we're going to set up all my folders. You can see I already have a genetics folder set up. And then I'm pulling up my classes to do the split screen. That way I can add all my classes into a folder. And this will help me stay organized and find all my work easily. I find if I don't do this organization in the beginning, it's not going to happen during the school year, so it's definitely important to get this started before you start your classes. Also very user-friendly, which I love. I also use split screen a ton when I am doing work and stuff like that, taking notes and maybe looking at the PowerPoint at the same time. I have a to-do list. I find it really helpful for each day to have a to-do list to do. I usually put it up here, and then down here is just to do sometime soon. Just did these two. That way I can just easily see for the day what my goals are for only today, and then if I get extra time, do the things down here. I also have a calendar on here. I also have digital planners, which are really nice. There's so many of them, but I just wanted a pretty basic one with the calendar to have my posting schedule for YouTube. I also use a prayer journal. I journal every morning, and I really like writing on here. Xoxo, they have a few free pens. Everything is free except if you want to upgrade to more writing styles, or if you want to have audio record. But I usually, the fountain pen is my favorite, and you can adjust the width, but it's really pretty. It writes calligraphy almost. Makes everything look really pretty. Another thing I use a lot of times to help my writing sound better is ChatGPT. So a lot of times I'll go in here and put in my paragraph that I wrote and insert it into here and just tell it to grammar check it and make it sound sometimes a little bit more professional. I also have Chegg, which I found is very helpful for chemistry, math problems, a lot of things. Quizlet, I love Quizlet. I usually make flashcards every test I have. Socratic is really good for helping with math. I'm done with all my math classes now, but it can take you through step by step and show you how to get the right answer, which is very nice. I also love having Word on my iPad and being able to edit on here. I also make sure sure that your school email is attached to your iPad. That way you don't miss any emails that your teachers send, or if they cancel a class, you see it easier. But yeah, that's the setup that I found really helpful to have on my iPad. Well, that's the end of my iPad tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it helped you a little bit if you're trying to figure out how to set up your iPad for college, or just like organizational skills to use with your iPad in order to get a really good GPA this year. But I love you guys. XOXO. Bye.